Well, there it is. Hello there, this is Witty and welcome to a Warcraft 3 4 versus 4 random team game. Today I am playing as the blue human. Straight off the bat. Okay. I actually just played one game before for like 3 seconds because someone left. So this is actually my second game and someone left. So here we are. Okay, looks like I'm going to be controlling them. I can do a similar strategy to what I was going to do. It's Jung Gunnarek's strategy and it involves triple AoE, but I'll see how I get on. I might just do mass AoE. Like, basically the idea, okay, is to AoE, sort of like blow up enemy units and such. So we're looking at, mouse feels a bit crappy. Make it a bit more smooth, that'll do. Right, okay, that's one too many for you. Another farm for you. I won't be able to talk too much, but basically we're going for heavy AoE here. Heroes that support that AoE and units later on, maybe griffins, I don't know. They'll be easy enough for me to control so I can do that. Ah dear, so shall I get myself an expansion with each character and don't stop building peasants please, because that'll be a nightmare. At least he's right next to me. The double human. Yes. I want to go. Archmage doesn't stack the brilliance aura, but it's still too good to have 2 archmages. You can't really miss out on that action. Not having any missing out on that. I want a shop to make sure I can support. There we go. So you're going. Now I'm definitely going to need towers. Oh really? I'm going to get this little fella here to scout, maybe build farms, see what I'm up against, because the last thing I'm going to need is a case where enemies are going to be harassing me, because that's no good. That's not going to do me any favours whatsoever, having to deal with the stress of controlling 2 people on top of getting harassed by a Blade Master in a base that doesn't actually have any defence. So tricky business. Yeah, Wisp is coming out to scout, so obviously they want to see what's vulnerable and what's not, so I'm going to show them that this base is not vulnerable by building a tower right there. Ooh, building a tower right there. Ooh, there you go. See how you like them apples, Mr. Wisp. What, you going to come and get me, are you? Yeah, good try. Come back later. I'm not ready for you. Yeah, that's it. Bugger off. Now we'll get ready to build this farm, see if anything wants to make its way over. First Archmage is out, he's going to be hitting that Wisp, hopefully.
Well, what is it now? Job's done. Get on with it.
So still, we've got no units yet, because I might go for rifles or something. Oh, this is the problem. I can't buy stuff with his resources. I've got to buy them with my own. That's a nasty piece of work. Okay, well first of all, let's take my expansion. I haven't seen anything come up towards me, so far so good on that front. I'm going to go for a blacksmith, go for a barracks, go for a... Oi, you should be back. Go for a blacksmith, go for a barracks.
What is it now? More work. Get on with it now. Well, what is it now? Get on with it. What is it?
Oh, I've also got health bars turned off, so that's not helping me. There we go. Right, we're gonna upgrade, and then tech should more or less have the resources for that.
What is it now? Well, what is it now? What?
Really want to get my ally expansion as well.
Yes, my lord.
See if I can get some aid with that.
Yes, my lord.
Thank you very much, Team Killer 45. You're doing me a big favour by doing that. Oh, that's quite a bit of wood. That really is helping me out. You get in there and tank.
What is it now? Well, for glory.
Some lovely AoE action there that you're not really going to get to see because I've got a macro too much.
Job done. More work.
Easy fella. Almost.
What is it? Job done.
Yeah, peasant wants to die. Don't care too much about that.
Well, perfect. What is it now? I can hardly wait.
Job done. What? Oh, fuck
What is it? Well,
More
Our
work.
allies' town is
All
under
right.
siege.
get on. Well,
More gold is required.
Oh, I need gold for everything.
What? Job
Red's
done.
got a lot of gold though.
Yes,
He's
my
fine.
lord. Job done. Job done.
Shame I can't spend his gold with his money, like I mentioned, so that's why getting an expansion is going to help out a lot here.
What is it?
Oh, hello.
What?
Well, at least I've got a tower coming up.
require my assistance.
But the question is, how much fast air have they gone for? This is what I'm wondering. How much fast air have you gone for? Shredder's also going to be nice.
Hardly wait. Well, get on. Require
More
my
work.
assistance.
Yes, me lord.
What is it? Get on.
More work. What is it? Righto.
Well, get on.
Job yes, done. Me lord. All right.
What is it?
What?
Upgrade.
More work.
What?
I can't do righto. Yes,
Well, you require my assistance. What is it now? Well, you require my assistance.
more work.
Upgrade.
Well,
complete. Upgrade.
What is
you
it?
require my
More
assistance.
bugger then.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Yes, me lord.
Well, what is it?
Job done.
You require
More
my
work.
Our forces
Job
are under
done.
attack.
Ah,
Job done. Me lord. Done.
You require my assistance.
Job done.
Get on. You require my assistance.
Our
All
allies
right.
under
More
attack.
work. Yes, me lord.
More gold. More love.
check up for the griffins soon.
What is it? I can hardly
I haven't actually been building any rifles thinking about it. More there as a backup, but I should be working on those, definitely. Let's get to the red spot.
Job done.
Well,
I can't build righto.
Get a lumber mill,
you require
slacker.
my assistance.
And then I want to get towers, more towers. Can't quite do it yet. Lumber mill, please. Need that shredder to start kicking in that wood
Work.
ASAP. And then start building those rifles.
Upgrade complete.
Right, bit of wood to you.
Under attack.
Oh, hello. Daytime, innit? Okay. I'm not getting the second hero just yet. I'm still concentrating on what I'm doing. There we go, double tech.
Well,
Our allies' town is under siege. Aye, sir. Shoot the cow.
what is it?
Aye, your shooter. Walk the money. You have a target.
Well,
Aye, your shooter. You have a target.
These trolls are a bit nasty.
What do you need? I've got the beast in my sights.
what is it? Well, you require my
Aye,
assistance.
sir.
You require my
You have a
There
target.
we go. Upgrade the towers, upgrade the towers.
Yes, me lord. Right.
Get on.
Aye, your shooter.
You require my
Damage seems to be more or less spread out.
Aye, your shooter.
what is it?
Not so good items. So we're going to start upgrading towards...
Loaded.
Well, I don't need to give him gold actually. He's going to have more than enough.
Aye, your shooter.
Upgrading towards griffins, of course, naturally. A couple of griffin nests at the back, and then I'm going to consider my second hero. So that's going to be Blood Mage, of course. So double Blizzard, double Flame Strike. That's what we're aiming for here. The rifles are just sort of like to cover me in case I get into too much trouble. Speaking of which, let's upgrade those rifles since I have a decent chunk of them. Now you can see the difference in gold between myself and him. That's because a lot of the stuff I've bought with my own gold. So you can see how it sort of messes things up, that you can't spend gold with their characters, which is obviously a huge shame. Speaking of which, let's have some action.
What is it? Get on.
You have a target.
Well,
You want to come at me, Purple? Because I'm ready for this. I'll take some of that experience if you're offering it.
what is it?
You have a target.
Come here.
You require my
Give me that experience. Where you going? Where you going? Don't you want to mana burn me? You know you do.
Aye, your shooter.
well,
Time to go.
Ah, okay, he's not giving in to the mana burns.
Job's done.
Now, having those extra heroes is going to mess things up.
what is it?
You have a target.
You require
On my hotkeys, at least.
Job's done.
Definitely. Right.
Job done. Job done.
I don't know, I'm just buying crap with him, to be honest with you. I was just literally spamming lots of crap there to buy. It's not really a good idea, because I've already got too much stuff to worry about. Okay. Free. Really?
Perfect. Well,
Aye.
you require...
What? Right, all right, yes, me lord.
I think I see an enemy.
What is it? Off I go then.
Research. I'm your shooter.
Nope. I thought I did. I was wrong.
Aye, sir.
Now, what happened to the Blood Mage for you? Do you remember when I built one there? I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe food was an issue. Something was an issue. At any rate, here we go. I'll just do double heroes there. I'll tell you what I'm doing in a moment, but I don't like to do this, have two heroes on the same hotkey, but that's basically what I'm doing.
Job's done.
Well, what is it now?
Super AoE this. I have got a healing scroll, I believe, so that's going to help me out a lot. It's merely for ease of use. Now we're going to upgrade our griffins with the barracks. Obviously these creeps like to last a long time. They don't just want to die. Good items. You can take those.
What is it now?
Job done.
Purple's coming in, so he's going to try to do that red spot. You all ready? I don't know what's going on here with these items, but I'm just going to buy them. Look at red's gold. Although I can't even feed him. So he's going to be like the main builder, I think. Maybe I'll get some tanks actually as well, just to cover my basis if I'm going for heavy griffins.
Research complete.
Oh, come back here. I was ready.
You can count on me.
What is it now? Well, what is it now?
What do you need?
Oh, that's too much. Time to back off. I'm not doing that. See you later. Not doing that. So this is where we want the tanks, because of mass freaking wyverns. Got to be prepared for that crap. Okay, this is still horrible.
Job's done.
More lumber is required.
More lumber? You've got it.
Well, require my assistance.
Getting the griffins as well. They're a little bit of AoE because they've got that splash attack that I'm upgrading for them.
Require my assistance. Well,
Do 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 do.
you require my assistance. Well, what is it now?
Oh boy, this is messy.
Require my assistance.
Inventory.
See, I can't even swap over to hit this archmage.
What is it now?
Use a pain in the butt, and yeah.
Perfect.
You take that. No, you can't take that, so get rid of that. Take that. You're dumb. Okay, so you move that over there, move that over there. I want to buy
What is
a
it?
healing potion for you and a healing potion for myself, so we're good on that front. Okay, right, units are there. 1, 2.
Aye, sir. You can count on me.
I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible.
Aye, sir.
So units are free. Heroes that belong to the race or the person are 1 and 2. 3 for units, 4 for tanks. So that's actually smaller than what I normally have, but it might get more complex as I manage to get more units onto the battlefield. Okay, now let's move out. Green's having fun over there. I'll see what damage I can get. I need to start leveling up, heroing up. I'd really like to get some scrolls of healing, but I'm not sure that's totally an option.
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Off I go then.
Town is under siege.
Okay, yeah, so far so good. I've just got to get into the pattern of using the heroes, so getting them into position 1B, then 1B, tab, F, and then 2B, tab, F sort of thing. So I can really get like a flawless kind of AoE action going on whilst the units just do what they do, and I'll just try to micro them as I go. Worst case scenario is getting overwhelmed. Come on guys, you can handle that. Don't make me TP all the way back there just to handle that, because that's ridiculous. Right, you.
Take your time. Look around.
I can't buy it for him because it's going on the other guy.
Well,
Let's just give you that so I can fucking buy something here and pass it over. Because that's really annoying.
Hello.
get on.
I like to have simultaneous hotkeys as well.
Require my assistance.
Okay, he's got a stupid amount of gold, so really spam out those units, whether I can build them or not. Because it doesn't even matter now at this point. He's got so much gold, it's ridiculous. Okay, here's an opportunity. Will they TP? Oh, if they're all attacking here, I'm going to have to TP to that. Doesn't look like that many of them, though. God damn it. Is that many? I should really TP to that, but it's not that many. Oh, fine, I'll TP. Ugh. This is more macro. But this should be quite easy if that's all they've got. Because that doesn't look like too much to me. It looks like they might be slacking a little bit. But where's my triple AoE? Because I'm all stuck at the back here. Good luck trying to get those off. Because I can't really do them without necessarily screwing other people over. Ah, there's the other guy. Oh, now he's coming in. Let's see if we can get our heroes out. At least down here, they're all stuck at the back. Right, okay, so 1, B, tab F, B, tab F. Still losing a lot of units because of those shim overpoweredness. So expect that shit, to be honest. Shims be shims. Just need to keep dragging into the back. Shit, can't save him. This is just fucking horrible, to be honest. Why are they so encroached inside of this base? What the fuck is going on there? How have they got away with this? What the fuck? How did we lose that so hard? Dudes, what were you doing? Really? What were these two doing? What were they doing?
Our ally is under attack.
2k gold for that guy who's only controlling himself. How did we lose that? I mean, the shims were kind of uncontested. I was making tanks, I had rifles, so I was trying to cover my bases on that, on top of griffins as well. AoE was pretty hard to pull off in that scenario. They didn't get proper anti-air though. Like, Pink built about 4 hippos, I think, with that 2,000 gold.
It's hammer time.
I can't beat that.
Require my assistance.
But they got too many things for me to have to counter here. Wow. Just wow. That's pretty awful, to be honest. I don't think the enemy team were good at all, but the 2 allies that I was given were just really bad. Really bad. Come on, guys. What the fuck were you doing? Right, I'm watching that replay. And I'm going to watch what they do. Because I don't think there's any excuses for that. I have no idea how they managed to lose that so hard. I mean, you could... I'm sure you're going, ah, you were too late to TP. Not really. That I was literally deciding, should I TP or not? Because there was so little of the enemy team there. How they lost to them, they must have had, like, no units. Or the incorrect units. I don't know how they did that. And what's even weirder is it's putting the replay from an enemy team's point of view. What the hell?
Your building is complete. Your building is
Unfortunately, I can only speed it up so much. But what were you doing? What was your goal? So you're spending about half an hour to decide whether to creep that. Then you go fucking immolation. That explains a lot. You're just standing there for ages before you can creep that with huntresses instead of getting archers and an ancient of war to creep that. Meanwhile, I've got an expansion going. I've got a second expansion building up there. I'm teching up. Now you've only just started teching. He's super overreacting. Ah, mass hunt boys, innit? Look at that! Look at that! Holy shit! He's just sitting AFK in his base, slowly building archer after archer. This is single player stuff. No wonder this. When you watch a replay, it makes so much sense what's going on. I mean, normally I can keep more of an eye on them if I'm just controlling myself, but considering I was playing there's 2 people there, and then having to keep an eye on my allies is a bit of an over... So he's still level 1 by 10 minutes. Now he's just hit level 2. There's no expansion there. He's only just started taking this expansion. Meanwhile, I've got 2,500 gold from the first one and about 2,000 gold from the second one already mined. Teched up to tier 3. He's halfway through. This fella is still got to keep going. He's just building archers over and over, one by one, very slowly. Goes for an engagement first as a human player here with huntresses. Doesn't work out well. Should have probably waited for a better moment. Then I got screwed there because they were waiting. This also explains why they were so high level when they attacked. That's huge. That's humongous, that is, having that. So the enemy team were on the ball. These guys not so much. This guy plays single player way too much. This guy's gone bears, huntress, dryads. It's not terrible, but not great, because you're supposed to really go hippos and shims in 4 versus 4 RT. Because guess what? People get air, as you can see. So this dude's just been sitting at the back, massing huge amounts of shims. And this guy's also going to shim, so it's really hard to fight versus that if you haven't got like the appropriate counters. So that's it. This was happening. I didn't actually catch this. I missed this bit out, but I'm just too distracted. He's already down to 35 food. All he had before that was about 3 bears in total, 2 dryads and about 5 huntresses. So his army is pretty pathetic. And Pink, the only thing he really did, when I said it, he probably had about 3 hippos. I think he did only have about 3 hippos total. Otherwise, the only other unit he's built 16 minutes into the game are unupgraded archers. That's it versus what you're looking at. I TP'd in here, safe position. Tried it. I want to AoE, but there's nothing good to AoE here. Very rare few things. Plus my allies are kind of dotted around inside of their units. So AoE in there would be a bad idea. AoE in there would be a bad idea. Orange gave me a little bit of faith here. Gave me something to AoE, but unfortunately Orange Boy over here has 79 foods worth of talons, hippos, shims. So I didn't get enough tanks. I needed more tanks to deal with this, that's for sure. But I built rifles, I was controlling 2 people and all of that. Just how much more do you want? That's it. I mean, that's too easy mode. I've got the AoE going down, but the hero levels 4, they need to be like 5 if they really want to do substantial damage to shims with AoE. And the panda just rolling in there. Ugh. This is what happens. This is what happens when I play 4 versus 4 RT. Get so many levers these days. That's the biggest unfortunate. When I go sit down to record, it's like, how many games am I going to have to play before I actually get one where someone doesn't leave? And normally it's about 2 or 3, and that's just start of the day. That's too much to handle. Basically, allies were just absolutely non-existent that game. That's my impression, is they had like almost no impact whatsoever. So that was a good 2 versus 4 as they go. Gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed because it's really annoying when you have to control someone. And then if you're controlling someone and then the other people on your team are doing a really shit job just controlling themselves, it really lets you down, because why bother putting in all that effort, really, to be quite frank with you. It's pretty disheartening. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, then please like the video. It helps out. It'll help me out because I'm pretty depressed right now. Good old allies. 4 versus 4 RT allies. Can't get better than those. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this where I get fucked over. And yeah, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'm going to have a mediocre day now, and I'll see you later.